Hey there, my viewers. It's your good old buddy here once again. It is Team Rai, host with the most. Anyway, if you listened to yesterday's podcast, thank you very much. That really means a lot to me. Now, if you're wondering, Team Rai, when is your next upload? Hey, there are two things you could do. You could A, subscribe, and B, hit the notification on your cell phone. Then you always know when is the next video, podcast, or whatever I upload this. Then you'll be the first one to subscribe. You'll be the first one to comment and like it. There you go. So I want to discuss this, okay? If I mess up, I'm sorry. I want to discuss about a former WWE superstar. Now you're wondering why I want to discuss a former WWE superstar, because I want to, and there is news about him. Who I'm talking about is Rey Mysterio. Now, if you guys don't believe me about Rey Mysterio, there's rumors that he might come back to the company. The article will be down below. You guys can read it word for word. I'm not gonna say it because I will mess up definitely. Now, this guy is definitely a WWE Hall of Famer whenever he comes back to the company. Hopefully they put him in Hall of Fame. Now, if he comes back, what will be a good place for him? Raw, SmackDown, NXT, 205. What's your thoughts? There's people wanting him. If he does come back, go 205. Help out these young whippersnappers. Hey, you know what? It don't matter who's on 205. 205 is not as good at all. They kind of messed it up, in my opinion. They had a chance. That stipulation with Foley and I think Dana Bryan, and of course I know it's a stipulation, but still, I think SmackDown should win that stipulation. Then the Cruiserweight should win SmackDown to save it, but it's a lost cause now. Whatever. That's just my opinion. So I never know that Rey Mysterio won so many championships, not just in WWE, in other wrestling companies. That is very awesome. Now, his very first documentary and matches when he first came in WWE was very unique. It's a background story. Of course, they don't show his face, or when they do show his face, he has his mask on. And probably you guys know that back in WCW days, he took off his mask in the stipulation. And then when he joined WWE, it looked like it never happened because I guess WWE want the mask on. I'm okay with it. I guess it's tradition. I don't know why WCW did that. I think that was their fault. But it's on the internet. You guys probably could see it on the video. And I don't know if... I think Rey Mysterio don't want to do it, and they force him to do it. I think I get that story correctly. Now, Rey Mysterio, he has some great feuds, okay? Eddie Guerrero, rest in peace. Kurt Angle. That's when Rey Mysterio first came to WWE. The first main at the SummerSlam 03. That was a very good match. I love that one. I could watch that over and over, High-paced match. That's when Kurt Angle was in his prime, in my opinion. He won the Rumble 06. The only reason he won it because Eddie Guerrero passed the final year in 05. He went on. They had a pretty decent feud with Randy Orton. And eventually they had a triple threat match at Mania 22 in Chicago, Illinois. No, I did not attend the event. I wish I attended the event. Tried to get tickets, but they sold out less than 5 minutes. I was very disappointed. But whatever. Hopefully one day Chicago will host a Mania. No, I did not attend WrestleMania 13. I think that's the last 2 times they were there. Except WrestleMania, 2? I think? That was way before. I was alive, but I was way too young to go to the event. But he was the tag team champions so many times with Rey Mysterio and Edge and Batista. He was Cruiserweight champion so many times in WCW and WWE. I'm not too sure if he won any championships in ECW. I think he was a hardcore kind of guy. I like his 619. Then down the road, he has so many freaking injuries. If you buy the latest, not the latest, the old school wrestling DVDs, they have like, don't do this at home. They always discuss about Rey Mysterio's injuries. I have surgery 5 times. That was back in the day. I'm not too sure if he has any more surgeries. The body, I know his body tells him to stop, but his mind says, keep on going, Rey. You could do this for your family, the money, But from my point of view, he needs to stop doing the high flyer moves because he might be crippled. I'm not gonna bash the guy, but what's more important, your health and spend time with your kids, or keep on wrestling and make more money? But I'm assuming that he makes more money as it is from back in the day. Hopefully he saves. If not, then he's totally screwed in the future. And then he had another one with all matches. I don't know why I bought that, but whatever. Back in the day, this is way before the network. The match I really love in the WCW days, him and Ed Guerrero for the Cruiserweight belt. The mask was online, of course. Spoiler alert. Rey Mysterio won. That's when he had that purple suit. I think he was being some superhero. I forgot what superhero it was. Then he had a great match, in my point of view. WrestleMania 27, him and Cody Rhodes. This one, Cody Rhodes had that mask, like A.K. Mankind. I love it. He was Captain America. I really wish that was main event, but I don't think anyone thinks that'll be a main event status. So, and then he faced Big Show back in the day. I was never a fan of big superweights versus a small guy. He always calls him, or Deli calls him, the Giant Killer. I hate that, but whatever. So there are rumors that he might come back to the company, or he might go to TNA or AK Global Force. It all depends on the money. Who could dish it off the more money? You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he wants to wrestle full time or part time. I don't know if AK, TNA, or Global Force does a part time thing. I'm not too sure. If he does come back, I think he should be in the Hall of Fame. He did a lot for WWE back in the day when the Cruiserweights were really worthy to watch. When it was used to be exclusive on the SmackDown brand back in the late 2000s, it was very awesome. And they even have a rival with Chavo Guerrero for the Cruiserweight belt. Back in the day, he had a feud with Eddie Guerrero. He had a feud with Edge. Remember that one chamber match? Oh my gosh. Edge just speared Rey Mysterio out of his boots. Holy cow. They met a couple times at the leading up to the Rumble that year. And him and Taker, Rumble 2010. Rey Mysterio came this close, beat Undertaker. Of course, Taker won, and then eventually he lost his belt. Spoiler alert, at the Chamber. I'm not going to tell you what happened. If you have not seen it by now, this is 2017. You guys look on a network, or probably have the DVD by now. So, Rey Mysterio, he did a lot. Oh, speaking of Rey Mysterio, a couple of years ago, my dad and myself went to Chicago, home of all the sports teams, even CM Punk. I went to World Wheels. They do this, I think, March or April. Rey Mysterio was there, okay? I was in line, okay? It's a long line. I was waiting there for a long time. My dad was looking at the cars, and guess what? He was not there. He was late. And I told my dad, let's just walk around and just go home. So, I don't know if I mentioned it in one of my videos. I don't know if he got penalized from World Wheels or what. So, I don't understand why these WWE superstars always gotta be late. Maybe because traffic, maybe there's a wreck, or maybe he got hung up on something else. But you should always be on time. I don't know. I don't know if they make an announcement. They made an announcement later on in the evening, but I just went home. But we went back. I was kind of disappointed. I'm not a big Rey Mysterio fan, but it'd be kind of unique to get his photo or autograph. Probably cost extra. Get I think it's only $5 for autograph. or a photo. I'm not really too sure. Been a while since I was out there. Now this past, no, scratch. I had nothing to do with Rey Mysterio, so never mind. He has a couple kids. The one I really like between him and Agro, when Dominick was the stipulation, the ladder match, the briefcase, the contract, or something like that. That was a very awesome stipulation. I love that, Of course, they have Vicky, part of it. She was very annoying, Vicky, but in the long run, she's a very good heel, And most likely, he will be in the Hall of Fame. Probably Vicky will induct him, hopefully. I know she's not part of WWE, but they can always ask her to induct Rey Mysterio. You don't see a lot of high flyers anymore these days because I think these high flyer moves took a toll on Rey Mysterio. Now, I don't keep track with Rey Mysterio. I don't know. I'm assuming he's a free agent. So, I don't know. I guess WWE is very desperate to bring in these veterans to the company to help out viewers. Now, like I said earlier in this podcast, it don't matter who it is. The viewership on Raw is absolutely sucks. Especially it's a 3-hour show. They need to cut back. But the WWE wrestlers, the workers, they don't think so. Of course they don't think so because they freaking work there. They don't care. They get paid regardless. So, that's just me for just saying that. I wish I met him. Hey, by the way, if you ever met him, was he a nice guy or was he a mean guy to you guys? Let me know down below if you ever met Rey Mysterio or are you gonna meet him sometime. In 2017, like sometime the rest of the summer or the fall, or maybe around WrestleMania. I'm sorry, Wrestling Con. If he's not signed with WWE by now. By the time Wrestling Con comes around WrestleMania season, you know what I'm trying to say? I think it's cheaper than for access, so I don't know. They always charge an arm and a leg for that kind of stuff. It's all about money. So, what kind of finishing move do you like about Rey Mysterio? The 619, the Hurd. I don't know if he does the Hurd Karana. I forget what else finishing move does he do, but when he won it, the Fatal 4-Way, awful gimmick name. I hate when he won it. He just splashed on Jack Swagger and he won the belt. Really, really awful. And I don't know why he left. I don't know because of injuries or he just got burned out and just left his contract. He was not on TV back in the day. I guess because he wanted to run out his contract back in the day, and then he was doing other wrestling companies. So I think he's a free agent, or he just staying home, just waiting to talk to WWE or Global Force. Not really too sure what's going on right now. I think it's just a rumor until I see him on programming. Now, if WWE was smart, they should just keep a hush hush until maybe 2018 for the Rumble, make it a special appearance. But don't make him number 30 like the 1 year. People are very pissed. So this is your friend here, TMRI. Sign off. Don't forget to hit the notification. Hit that smash on your phone, the notification. Hit the subscribe button. Sorry about that. I think I have a freaking commercial on my freaking laptop. So hit the notification and hit the subscribe button. Then you'll be the first one to like it. You'll be the first one to comment. So would you like to see Rey Mysterio back to the WWE, or you prefer him in Global Force, aka TNA with Dorio, and they continue that feud from back in the day? Probably they will. Probably they will steal storylines from back in the day. You know how WWE is. I mean, Global Force, they like to steal each other companies. Okay, I mean each other storylines from back in the day, So, what should you think would be a perfect fit for Rey Mysterio? WWE or Global Force? What's your thoughts? So once again, this is Team Alright, and sign off. Have a good one. Goodbye. I may be back later on this evening. Maybe. I'm out of here.